and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name's Alex and I post beauty videos every Wednesday and Sunday, so make sure you're subscribed and you put that notification bell on so you are notified every time that I post. If I sound a little bit nasally, it's because I was ill a couple of days ago. My body doesn't like the change of weather. We had really hot weather the other weekend and then it suddenly started raining, so my body just can't handle the change. So I got ill and I'm at the end of it now. Like, I don't feel ill anymore. I'm just a little bit nasally still, so don't let that put you off of my voice. But as you can tell by the title, today we are finally testing out the new Revolution and Rachel Leary Ultimate Goddess palette. She has two palettes with Revolution. She has the Ultimate Goddess and the smaller red one. I can't remember what it's called. They're both face and eye palettes. This one retails for £15, the other one only retails for £10 because it's smaller. But yeah, I did decide to pick up the Ultimate Goddess palette because the inside of this palette just intrigued me more than the other one. So if you don't know who Rachel Leary is, she is a beauty YouTuber, I think. I mean, she does a lot of makeup videos, but she does a lot of other ones as well. I'm not a really loyal subscriber of hers, but I am subscribed. I do watch a couple of her videos, but just not all of them. But I'm still nevertheless very excited for her coming out with these palettes because they are really beautiful. So yeah, that's who Rachel is. Let's get on to the actual packaging. So I'll put a photo up of the other smaller palette. It is basically the same except it's smaller, and instead of the blue it's like a red sort of packaging. But this is what the greeny blue sort of packaging looks like. It has the gold metallic writing on it, and then on the back it just tells you the ingredients and the numbers of the shades and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the cardboard packaging. If we just open it up, I never keep the cardboard. Does anyone else? Maybe on my like high-end palettes, but not my drugstore ones. So when you open it, it comes in some bubble wrap, and this is what the palette looks like. It's a really like smooth matte blue packaging, and again the gold writing is really metallic and reflective. I absolutely love the packaging, and then on the back it's just the same as what is on the box. I can't hold this up. The mirror comes with a little sheet on it. We don't need that. This is, can't even fit me in the screen. This is what the palette looks like. So as you can see, these bigger 9 pans are for your face. There are bronzers, blushes and highlighters, and then on the other side there are eyeshadows. This is what it looks like up close. Now let's actually dive in to the palette and properly test this out. So I'll put a photo on the screen of the palette just so it's so much easier to show you guys rather than trying to actually physically show you it. But there's 3 bronzers at the top. Bronze Glow and Indulge. Bronze is obviously going to be the one that I'm going to use because it's the lighter bronzer, but they do also have a glowy bronzer and a more darker one for people with darker skin tones. So I'm going to take my Spectrum I nearly just hit myself in the eye. I'm going to take my Spectrum A01 brush. I'm going to dip into that bronze and let's apply some bronzer. So that is the bronzer applied. Perfect shade for my skin tone, even maybe a little bit like a shade or two darker. But I mean, it applied the bronzer really well. There isn't like a contour shade in here for me, so I'm gonna, to be fair, I could probably use that bronzer as a contour. Should I do that? I need to get a brush. Okay, so the bronzer worked really well. I'm gonna take like a pinch and use it for contour. Okay, so yeah, it works perfect for contour as well. I think because the shade's a little bit darker than my actual skin tone, it works well as a contour as well as a bronzer. So I'm really happy with that. The Bronze Glow does look very dark. I could not use that as a bronzer. I could incorporate that with eyeshadow, but yeah, I couldn't use that as a bronzer. It's way too dark for me. So now that we've done some bronzer and contouring, it's now time to highlight, which is obviously my favourite part. And I think it's going to be pretty obvious that I'm going to use that glaze shade. The Ultimate Goddess and Aphrodite shades are probably really dark for me. I mean, they will be very dark for me. So I'm going to dip in to the glazed shade and I'm going to apply that as highlighter. Okay guys, don't be fooled by that glaze shade. It is not a bright icy white. It is actually a like white gold sort of shade. It is stunning. Oh my god, really blinding. Never disappointed by Revolution highlights, am I really? But that is a stunning white gold sort of shade. Oh my god, that is beautiful. I was kind of worried that that was going to be an icy shade because sometimes white icy shades give you like a white cast, but I think that looks really beautiful. And now we're on to the final face product, which is blush, and I'm probably going to take a combination of the Rosé and Perfect Peach colours. Not too much though because they're very pigmented. I put on way too much blush just then, but they are beautiful shades. About all of these face products so far, they are very pigmented. You only need the tiniest amount, otherwise it's going to start to become a little bit harder to blend out. So yeah, they're very pigmented, so just watch out for that. Just use a tiny little bit on your brush and you can always build it up with makeup. Less is probably better, and then if you need any more you can build up, whereas if you put a lot on you can't take back what you've applied. So yeah, start off with a little bit and then work your way up, but yeah, I definitely put too much blush on. But anyway, stunning colours. We have now played with all of the face products and now we're going to move on to the eyeshadow. So like the face products, I'm going to show you on the screen what shadows I'm using just because it's 10 times easier, as this is a huge palette. It's a lot more manoeuvring of showing you the palette. So I'm going to start off with that Passion Fruit Martini shade. I do want to just quickly show you that there is fallout in the pan. I don't know if I've just showed you that properly, but it's a lot of kickback. And I'm going to put that in the crease. Really stunning in the crease. Now I'm going to take a bit of the Tantastic shade, which is a tiny bit more of a darker orangey brown. This palette is so heavy to hold up. And now I'm going to take the shade 666, or 666, however she pronounces that, and I'm going to darken up that crease and give it a bit more of a colour. And now I'm just going to take a clean brush and blend out the edges. And now I'm going to take a combination of Baby Girl and Fine Wine and I'm going to put that on my outer corner. And now I'm going to take the shade Kisses, which is a shimmery purple shade, and I'm going to put that on 3/4 of my lid, not where I've just put that in my inner corner. My wrist is actually hurting holding this palette up, like it's so big and heavy. And now I'm going to go back in with that 666 shade and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line. Right, so I've applied all the shadow to my lids and now I'm going to go put some mascara, maybe put some lashes on as well, I'm not 100% sure, and then I'll be right back. Right, so I'm back. I changed my hair a little bit because it was getting on my nerves, and this is the finished look. Right guys, I have a few final thoughts about this palette. Let me just start off with the absolute positives with this. I freaking love the packaging. They've aced the packaging. It is beautiful. The face products, oh my god, what is this? The face powders here, all super pigmented. Which means you only need to use a little bit of them. The highlighter, as you can see, blinding. So yeah, I really like the face powders. So my cons, how do you say, like my bad sort of, not bad, but like critiques of this palette comes with the eyeshadows. So the mattes worked really beautifully, very pigmented, blended out so well. However, that shimmer that I used called Kisses just didn't do it for me. It's almost like it's so hardly pressed that there's hardly any pigment there. I don't know if you can see when I did the close-up, but it just didn't work. I'm really annoyed. It's just so hardly pressed that like even when you like swatch it, it's not fully there. Do you know what I mean? Like I think it's just a really hard pressed shadow that it's just not gonna be super pigmented. I have definitely tried much better shimmers from Revolution, so I'm really upset and sad that that shimmer did not work. Obviously I haven't tried any others, so I can't speak for them. The two shades I used in my corners, Baby Girl and Fine Wine, again I think they are just so hardly pressed that when you put them on your lids, the full pigment is just like not there. I did try building it up. It didn't really work. I don't know if you can see, but there's not really much of a colour in my outer corner. I went back in with a 666 shade and blended it all together. It just didn't work properly. Because there was no fallout with those shades, but there was a lot of fallout with Passion, the first crease shadow I went in with. So I don't know if it's just a problem with them being really hardly pressed. I hope I might have just got a bad palette, and I hope that other people's palettes work a lot better. I'm really sad, you guys, because I had such high hopes for this, because obviously I just tested the Calming palette out and that was amazing. I was just expecting the shimmers to be like bam, like super like pigmented and like glittery, like not glittery but like really like shiny metallic, but it just did not happen. Really disappointed in that darker purple Fine Wine, because I really thought it was going to darken my outer corner. It just didn't. Guys, I'm so sad. Please let me know if you have this palette and if you have the same opinion of me, or I just might have a bad palette, because I'm really sad that those shades didn't work. I'm hoping it's just those ones that are gonna be much better, but I'll have to try them out at a different time and let you know. But for the moment, for all first impressions, I'm so impressed with the face powders. Very good and pigmented. Just some of the eyeshadows, did not work for me, and I'm really sad about that. So guys, let me know down below what your opinions on this palette are. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, if this is your first video you're watching of me, hello, firstly, and please subscribe. We are 40 away from, well, at this moment in time that I'm filming, we are 40 away from 800 subscribers. I know I said I'm going to do a giveaway a while ago, and trust me, I'm still building on that giveaway. I've just ordered a few things. The giveaway's not going to be massive. It's a few drugstore products that I really like. So yeah, that giveaway should be very soon, because I'm planning to film that next weekend. So within the next couple of weeks that giveaway video will be up, so make sure you're subscribed, and also make sure you've got that notification bell on, because not everyone gets notification gets my videos in their sub boxes. So make sure you have your notification bell on, and I will see you in my next video.